So they have excelled in the classroom, academically, and we're excited to celebrate each one of them tonight. Just to give you a little bit of a review of what we have been able to accomplish, since becoming the advisor for Phi Theta Kappa 3 years ago, it doesn't seem like it's been that long, we have been able to increase our membership. Matter of fact, we're at over 150 members for this year, and my goal this year is 300 new members. So Dr. Spriggs, I am excited to tell you that every year we have increased our membership over 200 new members into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society from the Alpha Mu Rho chapter. With that said, because we have achieved that goal, Phi Theta Kappa honors us by giving us a title called Reach. We are a Reach chapter, which means that in addition to that, we are awarded for the additional members that we've had. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to travel to conferences. This year, more virtually than not, including the foundation helping to sponsor us to attend Catalyst, which is our international conference. And we had over 40 members of our chapter to attend the international conference, which is the highest number we've had since I've become an advisor. With that, they had the opportunity to attend workshops and hear great speakers. They've gotten a chance to network with folks from around the country and around the world. And you will hear a little more about that as we continue with the program today. Among our other achievements, we have become a 4-star chapter. We have ranked up every year a new star since I've started. So we began at 1 star, we are now 4 stars, and my new goal is to become 5 stars this year, which means in order for us to become a 5-star chapter, we will conduct research in the Honors in Action study around humanities and social sciences. So if you're interested in having research and possibly being published this year, come check me out. We're excited, we want you to participate. So these are some of the opportunities that PTK offers. Our pillars are leadership, fellowship, scholarship, and service. As a result of the scholarship side, not only do we offer scholarships to a number of our students and nationally, but also regionally. We've had in the past 2 of our members to receive both international and regional scholarships, and one will receive one because she's serving. Actually, we've had 2 who will receive one because they served in regional office. In addition to that, we have programs such as the EDGE programs, and I'd like to celebrate that the EDGE programs teach our members and provide resources around soft skills. So that's competitive edge. Make sure you are able to compete in the world. Research edge, so that you learn how to apply research properly and be able to produce great work. Employment edge, so that when you go out into the world, you know how to interview well, have a great resume. There's also transfer edge to help you transfer, and these are going to walk you through the process to transfer through to a 4-year college. And our newest one, healthcare edge, to allow for our folks who are considering allied health professions to be able to walk their way through the process of identifying it. This year, we are excited to announce that we are a PTK Edge 4-for-4 overachiever. We've had members to achieve all 4 of these areas, the initial areas, the newest one and just came online this summer. We've had 4 members to achieve all 4, and I'm excited to share this with you all tonight. We would not be able to achieve these things without the help and support of many members of this great campus and institution. And one of those members, and was the honorary member of Phi Theta Kappa, is Bill Green, Vice President for Community Engagement and the Executive Director of the Forsyth Foundation. He has helped the foundation, and he has helped to support the members of Phi Theta Kappa in numerous ways of providing membership scholarships, by allowing for us to be able to travel and go to conferences or attend conferences virtually, as well as ensuring that every PTK graduate graduates with their honor cords at no cost to them. And so I would like to bring up our great partner, Mr. Bill Green.
Thank you so much, Kismet. And good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of our president, Dr. Janet Spriggs, who you'll hear from shortly, our executive leadership team at the college, the Forsyth Foundation, which Kismet is so kindly recognized here and who loves to be a part of this, this wonderful activity. On behalf of our faculty, our staff, and all of your fellow students here, welcome. This is a very special occasion. We're so glad to have you all here. Please let me offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you for this most special moment of induction into the esteemed ranks, I'm going to make sure I say this correctly, of the Alpha Mu Rho chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Please congratulate yourselves as well. Since 1987, outstanding Forsyth Tech students have been brought into this amazing organization in recognition of your stellar academic achievements, but also to allow you the opportunity to pursue ways to expand your leadership skills, to learn more about career opportunities, and very importantly, to make lifelong friends. That part about fellowship is so important for PTK, and I know you're going to enjoy that very much. It's a meaningful recognition, and as a person who was in the business world for many years, I can tell you it's a credential you will carry with you for as long as you want to. You can always be very proud to tell an employer, to put it on your resume, that I earned the opportunity to be a member of Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations again to each and every one of you. We're so proud of you and your families who supported you to get to this point. We're proud of all you've accomplished, and we look forward with eagerness to all that we know you will accomplish in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you again, Bill. I really appreciate it and all that you continue to do for our members. So now we're going to go to a brief video that talks about a little more about what PTK offers.
I really enjoyed the research aspect of Honors in Action. Compiling it all in the end into the final project was a really rewarding experience. The skills I needed for that really translated into all of the classes that I take and the work that I do.
At PTK's annual convention, I met a college recruiter. I told her my story, and she asked if I had ever considered Yale. I created an account on PTK Connect and started looking into my transfer options. Believe it or not, I actually got an email from Yale. I didn't even have to reach out to them. They found me through PTK Connect.
I'm transferring to a four-year, and Transfer Edge was really helpful. One of the most helpful sections was making my transfer application more competitive. That's something you just don't learn in college, but you really need to know.
I started working my way through PTK Edge courses, and I'm using the various skills that I have learned in my everyday life. Competitive Edge has had the greatest impact on me.
Leaving high school was so hard because of my friends and my classes, but once I was able to join PTK, I found the community and friends and a feeling of belonging.
I was born in a very poor and remote part of Kenya. I was able to be introduced to Phi Theta Kappa, and the chapter actually has become my family here in America. It's like a home away from home.
When I turned 30, I wasn't sure I could even do college. I didn't have a lot of confidence. I was invited to join Phi Theta Kappa. Eventually, I was chapter president.
I became a chapter officer. That second year in Phi Theta Kappa is really when I think I transitioned into a strong leader and I made the most character growth.
I started at a community college.
I joined Phi Theta Kappa.
And now my future is bright and my next steps are clear.
I am who I am today because of the opportunities that my college and this honor society gave me.
So while you all watch the video of the benefits and outcomes of Phi Theta Kappa, allow me to introduce one of our own success stories. Curtis Walker is a 2020-2021 SGA president for Forsyth Tech. He also has served as the vice president of fellowship for Phi Theta Kappa Alpha Mu Rho chapter. Curtis has been able to grow tremendously throughout his time here at Forsyth Tech, having recently graduated as an associate's in global logistics, which was extremely important during this time. So I'm sure he's gotten a chance to witness everything during his education. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Mr. Curtis Walker.
Okay, how's everybody doing? Good? Everybody happy? You feel honored? That's good. I guess I don't have to say the first line, which was going to say, for those who do not know me, but since Ms. Kismet already said that. So, again, I am Curtis Walker, the Vice President of Fellowship for the Alpha Mu Rho chapter of Phi Theta Kappa here at Forsyth Tech. And I guess we are all here, but not by accident. Alexis Lund, who's the SGA secretary, who's also Phi Theta Kappa, and I were having a conversation one day, and she asked or remarked, "Am I proud to be PTK?" And I said, yes, that's true. You see, out of all your accomplishments as students, you will remember this one particularly. This is the one that is all on you. It's your hard work, it's your commitment, dedication, and desire to put your best foot forward. As the saying goes, C's get degrees, but A's and B's, they just fly a little bit higher. So if you believe that you can fly as high as the wind beneath your wings, then shake your tail feathers, let your wings fly out, and let them take you as high as you want to go. As some may know, I am the SGA president. That's an election process. I'm also the chair of the College Advisory Board. That's a selection process. I was a student ambassador. That was a scholarship. And now I sit on the Community Appearance Commission for the City of Winston-Salem. And as of today, I had the opportunity to speak with Harvard University Extension School, which all of you have access to as PTK members, as well as many other scholarships, because you are PTK, like Illinois Tech, which is $25,000 a year, or Carolina University, which just offered me today the Presidential Scholarship, which covers 85% of your college tuition, which is about $30,000 a year. So it's not the school that matters, it's the fact that doors have opened for you. So don't be afraid to walk through them. You are Forsyth Tech great, and you are also PTK. So which one is the best? SGA president? Chair? I'll let other people decide that. However, it all started right here with the blue and the gold, PTK. Now, I don't know that I would have the leadership arc that I have without PTK. It was a trip to Raleigh, because I'm from New York, so I say it a little backwards, that led to the ambassadorship, which led to the College Advisory Board, which led to the SGA presidency. And I am one of the last of the remaining of a 2-year group of students, a group of leaders who were pre-COVID, COVID, and now pre-post-COVID. So many of you will have the opportunity to experience PTK on a new level. And what do I mean? The essence of PTK, or Phi Theta Kappa, is academic excellence. So is that just having that lofty GPA of 4.0, 3.5, 3.8, whatever yours is? The backbone of Phi Theta Kappa is service. The strength of Phi Theta Kappa is unity. We are not a sorority nor a fraternity, but we are a society of like-minded academias, in particular, students. And you may ask, what is PTK? It stands for Phronimum, Thumos, Katharates, wisdom, aspiration, and purity, otherwise known as Phi Theta Kappans. We recognize academic achievement of students and provide opportunities for them to grow as scholars and leaders. I am now a Global Scholar of Distinction graduate, which means it's marked on my transcript to signify with my degree that I fulfill the competency and have an outstanding perception of global society and its impact on today's world. So just by that statement, you see the opportunities to grow as a scholar. And I too have a 3.885 GPA while working full-time and going to school and serving in leadership my entire time at Forsyth Tech. The sacrifice is worth it. My flight line, as well as many of those that I have matriculated with, shows how much we care about this institution. And when I speak, I embody us all and our feelings for those who come after us. That means you. That gives you a lot of information, but let's talk about me and my experience and connect it all. Fair enough? I'm going to borrow some of the words from another event. The saying on campus is a very simple one. It's not written on a wall. It's not on no plaque. There are no signs anywhere. It's a culture and a tradition we pass from one to another in leadership. And now I give it to those who have never heard it, and you will give it to those who follow you. Once an ambassador, always an ambassador. The depth of that statement is more than your time as a student leader, and you are leaders, but it extends throughout your life. As one who is uniquely connected to this institution, we, the honored students, chosen to serve in various forms of leadership, as well as the common students, all represent our college. And I guess that leads me to this, the impact of why I'm here. I cannot tell you that when I came to this college, I would have dreamed to have all the experiences that I have been fortunate enough to have. I have traveled virtually and physically to Washington, D.C., New York, Texas, South Carolina, Raleigh, Camp Caraway, and other places. I have spoken at other schools, events, in front of senators, congressional members, business leaders, college presidents, mayors, college chairs, city council members, doctors, and more. And as the saying goes in PTK, we are going to take you places. So uniquely, I have the opportunity and honor to represent Forsyth Tech and PTK in a variety of ways over the past couple of years. And I spoke earlier of the Global Scholar of Distinction, and that was through the Department of State of the United States of America, working with overseas students in Iraq. Last year, we held the Constitution Day panel discussion, and schools from the East Coast to the West Coast were watching our events via Forsyth Tech YouTube channel. And our travels and connections were made with other students all across the country. We still have those connections, and when we told them what we were doing, they wanted in, and their college partnered with us to make that a reality. Forsyth Tech, we are not just any old school, we are Forsyth Tech. And I can tell you right now, I spoke to the chair of the political department of A&T, North Carolina A&T, the other day, Dr. Smallwood, and he said, I would love to have that Forsyth Tech and PTK swagger on campus as a fall enrollee. And that's how we roll at Forsyth Tech. Now let us remember that initially, I was a student trying to coast through and get his degree like many others. And happenstance placed me on a trip to Raleigh. I like the way I say that. I was invited as a PTK member and had nothing to do, so I went. And that was the best trip that I could have ever taken. Now let's jump back. On October 11, 2012, I arrived in Winston-Salem with nothing. No money, no property, no credit, no clothes, no job. I didn't have any assets, no friends, no references, and all of the things that you would like to have, and that's the absolute truth. and I keep the clothes that I wore that day hanging in my closet to remind me and to encourage me. Today, I work for a Fortune 500 company, and recently before graduation, obtained a position as a logistics coordinator with a salary of $54,800, plus profit sharing and more, that leads me to say that on an annual basis, I make between $65,000 and $80,000 a year. And that's on the high end, and that's PTK and Forsyth. The economic mobility in action, I went from 0 to today. And all of that is Forsyth Tech, and I am PTK. And if you were able to listen to my graduation speech, you will see that I recognized my unique cohort in my speech, the blue, the yellow, or gold. And as you become known, you will understand that PTK is the bomb. Everyone will know that you're the smart students, and now they'll know that you're also the cool students. So it's more than the grades. It's the preparation and the building of a person. Each moment spent around people of extraordinary experience who share that with you and chisel your mind, your heart, and thoughts in a polish that enables us to realize the true ambassadorship of a collegiate success. It is the belief that opportunity is the only barrier to your success and pursuit of happiness. It is the fact that no person, how dark and dreary their life and circumstance may be, has not just a chance, but a right to surmount each and every obstacle and the tools to do so in this life as part of the equity that we hold so dear at Forsyth Tech. Some may say he is the SGA president, the PTK vice president, the chair of the college advisory board, and so many other things, and that may be true. But first, I am Curtis Christopher Walker, a son, a brother, a friend, a servant, a student. All the other accolades are great, but if there is one thing we strive for here, it is the complete person. And I could not be any of the other things without being considerate and teachable and commendable, a listener, humble, thankful, grateful, and all the other character traits that we envision to be marks of true humanity. It is these graces that are part of the learning at this college. When I speak, you will hear those whom I listen to and I admire. So for many reasons, I am grateful to be a student here. But on another level, I know that every person who comes from like backgrounds and environments, like my childhood and my young adult life, may never have this opportunity, nor have my experiences. And that is a shame. Nevertheless, it is my hope that as many can get that opportunity. The society that you are part of brought forth and will bring forth more Curtises, more Hopes, more Hans, more Sharins, more Annalinas, more Kellys, more Jordans, more Jessicas, and more, and it will give them the opportunity to change their stars. If there is nothing else that I have done at Forsyth Tech, I pray that it has been to show those who hope that the impossible is possible, that those who dare to dream, they will know that they will succeed. PTK, if you dare to dream, if you dare to be the best version of yourself, you are fulfilling that mission. You are not here by accident. It is your commitment and realization that I can accomplish my goals. So Phi Theta Kappa, what do we say to the future? We say we are the future, and the future is now. Look around at your cohort. Recognize them as you travel around campus. Lead, serve, lead, serve. Remember those words. We are Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society. Embrace it. You are going places. Accept that. Phronimos, Thumos, Katarates, PTK. And we say, once an ambassador, always an ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis, for your powerful story. I wanted to make sure that we highlighted Curtis's story before he left, despite the fact he will continue to be an ambassador for Forsyth Tech beyond his time here. But it speaks the volumes of the students and caliber of students that we produce here, and you are among them. The next one is just as great. Next up, we have one of our regional officers. Before I introduce her, I want to also mention that we have had the opportunity to have 2 regional officers. But this year, the next person you hear speaking is the Carolinas Regional President coming from the Alpha Mu Road chapter. Ludmila Cass was born in Russia and moved to the United States with her child. She has been successful in business and then decided to join Forsyth Tech and begin in the radiography program, a radiation therapy program. And now I would like to introduce to you again the Carolinas Region President, Ms. Ludmila Cass.
Hello, everyone. I hope sometimes I will speak like previous speaker, but thank you, Kismet. And my name is Ludmila Cass. I'm the president of Carolinas region of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. And today I am happy to greet new members of Alpha Mu Rho chapter. You work hard and you deserve be part of PTK. And I'm so proud of you and my congratulations. And today I want to speak with you about future, about your future, my future, our future. When someone is fishing, they use a fishing rod, not shovel, because a rod will be more effective. Do you agree with me? The same is true in life. Using the right tools allow you to achieve better results in education and career, communication and relationships. For over 100 years, the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society has helped students develop their potential and achieve their goals. PTK gives you incredible opportunities, and I hope that each of you will take advantage of them. PTK programs, courses, actions, and events, all of them are great tools that will be useful for everyone. Phi Theta Kappa gives you benefits, and only you decide use them or not. You hold your future in your hand, and these are not just words. This is a call in action. I want you to feel how valuable this idea is. Your future in your hands. We just give you tools, and you decide take this or not. I'm sure everyone can find in PTK benefits that are significant and interesting to them. These benefits can be scholarships, career training, transfer success, learning leadership. And it is your decision how many of these benefits you want to choose. But before this, I highly recommend join Phi Theta Kappa and Carolinas region in social media, like Instagram, Facebook, visit their website. Look about information about PTK Connect that give you information about scholarship, transfer scholarship. And you can join us in event. For example, in next Saturday, we will have Carolinas Region Spring Leadership Training in June 5th. And you can join us, and you will have, you will receive more information about PTK, about benefits program. And same moment, you will have fun. Also, thanks PTK, we have some discounts from some businesses, like insurance company or another. And yes, of course, friendly atmosphere, a fun time, cheer and awards, a guarantee for PTK members. And I want to share with you my story, PTK, like PTK member. My life is divided in two parts, before and after war conflict. Before I graduated from college, built my own business, I had luck and success. Then a rocket attack came to my city, and martial law came to my city, and I had to run away from there. I lost everything that I had. After, I moved to the US and started to build my new life from scratch. It wasn't easy. I have learned different things every day since I arrived. I learned language, traditions, and many other things. Many times I was ready to give up and not strive for success. Thankfully, my family helped me, and I could continue to reach my goal. I enrolled in college, Forsyth College, and demonstrated a significant academic level. Then I received the invitation to join Phi Theta Kappa and be a member, like you. And I agree. And from the first moment in PTK, I felt like I got a lot of new friends. Everybody was nice, friendly, supportive, helpful. However, sometimes I had moments that I felt that I did not belong to this country, to this college, to this honor society. Like, I don't deserve this. And only, like, I hadn't earned what I have here. But this was the imposter syndrome. And I don't know about this. I'm not a specialist like this. But when I took the competitive edge, what Kismet talking about, course, from PTK benefits programs, I learned about this syndrome and what I can to do for resist it. My nervousness vanished, and I began to be more self-confident. Another example. A year ago, I could not dream about job that I have now. I work in the One Health Hospital. This is thanks PTK too. The employment age let me information I can learn how search job more effective, how create my resume, and how to be successful on the interview. There are just a couple examples of how PTK benefits have helped me, and I'm happy that I have this opportunity. But you have this opportunity too. There are 5 age programs and another benefits. And I'm sure you can find at least one of these tools that will benefit you. Sometimes we have to step out from our comfort zone, try something new, and then we reach what we want. I can say that my future in my hand. Can you? And thank you so much. And I just want to add, if you have some questions about Phi Theta Kappa, about their benefits, about their events, you can ask me. I'm always welcome, help you. Thank you.
My mother always wanted me to study abroad. After her death, I worked so hard to raise money to come to America.
When I was in 4th grade, my family lost everything. Bullying hurt my confidence, and it was hard to keep my grades up.
I was adopted when I was 18 months old. My parents have always supported me.
Before college, my life was very different. I was expected to follow in my family's footsteps. No college, get married, have kids, and homeschool. I chose a different narrative.
I studied hard for a good GPA, and I got an invite from PTK.
School was expensive, so when my librarian nominated me for the PTK Golden Opportunity Award, I had hope.
She was just kind of getting by, and when she got involved in PTK, she just changed. She just bloomed overnight.
One day on campus, I was told PTK could change my life. Phi Theta Kappa has allowed me to see the world.
Phi Theta Kappa is teaching me to be selfless and is teaching me to be a better man.
PTK gave me a family. It let me pursue my passion.
Phi Theta Kappa has given me purpose. I want to do more because of PTK.
My name is Haley Hughes. I am PTK.
My name is Sarah Rive. I am PTK.
My name is Lily Polly. I am PTK.
My name is Igwe Kakitie. I am PTK.
And while you all watch that last video, I would like to just let you all know that those are not actors, those are real people. Matter of fact, I got a chance to meet Igo Ikakate when our last traveling event for conference, he ran for international officer. And then the gentleman that had a nice little mustache, I was just on a meeting with him before I came here. So the stories that you hear are real, and you got a chance to hear from our own. And so now to what you all have all been waiting for, the induction of our new members into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. So as we go through the names and celebrate, feel free to cheer. When I decided that we were going to do our induction ceremonies, I wanted it to be a celebration. I wanted it to be family friendly. So when you hear your inductee's name, scream, shout, as loud, shout, whatever you need to do to celebrate. Also, just to let you all know, so inductees, as I call your name, come forward, grab a pair of roses there in twos. Be careful, there's still small thorns on there. Okay. Fresh roses. And you will be also greeted by our president, Dr. Janet Spriggs, and then you all turn around center so we can get a picture of you two, okay? All right, so are you all ready? Also, thank you to Mila for sharing her story, which is such a powerful story of transition. All right. Ashley Vestal. And I forgot to mention one more thing. Ashley, if you can do me a favor, at the very end of the table, there's a sign book, a signature book. You can grab your own personal pen. You can sign it and take the pen with you. There you go, and they're in the cups. Awesome, there you go. Yes, you are now in the book. for PTK Alpha Mu Road Chapter. All right, Ashley Jakubek. You can give him a round of applause, that is all. Asia Frazier. Billy Ledford. And just to explain, the reason why we are giving out roses, yes, you can clap for Billy, clap. Is because once you're a member, Phi Theta Kappa sends out your pin, your membership pin, and your certificate. So it saves us a little bit. So we decide to give out the white roses. Bradley Sparks. Carolina Keller. Catherine Coe. And my apologies, I was missing reading what programs they're in. So Catherine's an associate in applied science and healthcare management technology. Emily Linares Perez. And Emily is in the Associates of Arts for Accounting. Ginger Terry. Gloriana Ordonez Carboni. And Gloriana is in the Associates of Arts, Business Administration, and Marketing. Han Nguyen. Han is in Associates of Science, and she is also president of the Alpha Mu Beta Service Honor Society. Holly Glass. Jacob Cook. He's in the Medical Office Administration, Medical Billing, and Coding program. Katrina Potts. So this is the second program that Katrina has completed. She's also in the Associate in Applied Science, Human Services Technology. And you may have gotten a chance to see Katrina do a wonderful news story about her time here at Forsyth Tech, and we really appreciate her being a great ambassador for the school. Christina Oberlin. Now, LaToya, there are two pronunciations, so please forgive me, I didn't get it. LaToya, is it McCahern or McEachern? McEachern. LaToya McEachern. It's an Associate in Arts program. Mario Rosas Nava. He's in the Associate in Engineering program. He's also a member of Alpha Mu Beta and of Technically Speaking. Marissa Godwin. Marquise Davis. Nyla Penaloza. She's an associate in science program and also a student ambassador. Osir Black. He's in an associate's in arts program. And I believe, is it early college? Early college. Oriana Barrios Leon. It's in the biotechnology program. Rebecca Dickens. Renee Taylor. Tiffany Jackson. William Rusty Fergus. And Zori Slaughter. Zori is an associate degree in nursing program, Ribbon, which is our dual enrollment program with Forsyth Tech and Winston-Salem State. So let's give another round of applause to all of our inductees. So when our inductees indicate that they want to participate in the ceremony, we also give them the opportunity to celebrate and recognize members of the faculty and staff of Forsyth Tech for the impact that they have had on their career at Forsyth Tech. And so from those members of the faculty and staff, we call them good as gold. So I would like to recognize Peggy Zellner. Who is a care navigator. Melissa Bellows. Advisor from the Student Success Center. Vernetta Devane. Adjunct Professor in Humanities and Social Sciences. Charisse Velez. Academic Counselor in Veteran Services. Mariana Richardson, and also former PTK advisor. She's program coordinator in communication and in humanities and social sciences. And this next gentleman, by far, has taken the cake. I would like to recognize James Jimmy Wright, Associate Professor of Psychology. I'm sorry, I did not indicate for any of them to come up. If you were here, please come. My apologies. Yes, Jimmy, come on. Now, the reason why I have to recognize Jimmy, because he has obviously done an excellent job in teaching. Since I've started this induction ceremony and done the Good as Gold, Jimmy has been nominated every single time, and sometimes multiple times. So not only is he a great professor, he's one of our best dressed professors. And so if you all need a psychology class, take his class. There you go. Thank you. Dr. Tendika Boko. She's one of the hardest working ones around here, teaching as well as leading the STEM program as an advisor and navigator, and we really appreciate her impact on the STEM. So now folks are seeing you, Dr. Boko, and they're like, that's who she is. So, Dr. Boko, you may have some fans waiting for you later. Chrissy Webster, who's an advisor in the Student Success Center. Anthony Edmond, instructor in criminal justice technology. Jessica Long, she is the director of the career services and just put on a successful event yesterday with our job fair in partnership with our care navigators. Oh, and my apologies. You all get the yellow roses. It's okay. We have plenty of roses available. If anybody wants a rose, we have more than enough. All right, and that's my fault. Dr. Travis Russell. And he is an associate professor of chemistry. And then Megan Mills. Who is the liaison for Career and College Promise. Melissa Carter. Adjunct instructor for Criminal Justice Technologies. Elizabeth Betsy Zook. Program coordinator for Human Services Technology. And Katina Barksdale. Program coordinator for Sociology and the Humanities and Social Sciences. And one more, Dr. Kim McMasters. Professor of Human Biology in the Math, Science, and Technologies. Let's give another round of applause for our good friends. So before you all go, to all the inductees and to all those we just recognized as good as gold, if you all just at the end of the program meet our photographer, Devin, out in the lobby, and he will take group photos for us to have available. And if you all are looking for any photos, they're doing a really great job of putting them on social media, so go find them. They can just download. Yes, congratulations to all of our inductees, and congratulations to my colleagues for a job well done. We appreciate all of your hard work. Now I would like to bring up one of our biggest advocates and supporters, Dr. Janet Spriggs.
Good evening, everyone. I have to say, and I'm so excited that I can say this, it is so good to see you in person and be here with you in person today. I did not realize how much I missed you. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. To our PTK inductees, thank you for making this, taking this step in your life. I promise it will be worth it, and you will be amazed at what you accomplish as a new PTK member. And for your family and friends who are here with you tonight, thank you so much for all that you do to support your students. I see Katrina's husband here tonight, and I know what a big supporter he has been. I know that there are mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers here supporting your students, they need you. It is hard. I was one of these students once upon a time, and I know how hard it is to balance work and family and school. They need you, and so thank you so much. Your support means more than you know. We are here tonight to recognize the academic achievements of some of our highest achieving students, and I hope that the students know why they were invited, right? Because they've done such a good job academically, but I hope that all of you parents and brothers and sisters and husbands and wives that are here tonight also understand what an amazing accomplishment your students have achieved already. These are some of the shining stars of Forsyth Technical Community College. The students who we have now inducted into Phi Theta Kappa this evening have earned this honor. They have earned the right to be PTK members because they have worked hard and they have achieved academic excellence. The mission of Phi Theta Kappa, as you heard earlier tonight from SGA President Curtis Christopher Walker, is to recognize the academic achievement of two-year college students, but it's also about providing opportunity for the whole student to grow not only academically, but to grow as scholars and to grow as leaders. The pillars of PTK that you've also heard here tonight are leadership, scholarship, service, and fellowship. Now, any one of those by itself is certainly, in my opinion, a worthy principle to help guide and direct an organization like PTK. But when you bring all those things together, you have defined then core values and created, in my humble opinion, something that is truly remarkable and very special. I agree with PTK, this organization that is framed by those four powerful principles: leadership, scholarship, service, and fellowship. It's about much more, again, than recognizing just academic achievement and accomplishments. The Phi Theta Kappa organization is about transformation. It's about high-achieving students, just like all of you here tonight, acknowledging the need for change with regards to some issue that is facing humankind, and I think that's tied to the pillar of leadership. It's about assessing the facts around why change is needed, and I think that's tied to the pillar of scholarship. And it's about using resources and capabilities to be a part of achieving change, and I think that's tied to leadership and service and fellowship. So as I close my remarks tonight, my congratulatory remarks to all of you students who are now PTK inductees, I just want to share a short story, but I think it's very powerful and I hope it's inspirational. It's about a young girl, much younger than any of you, who I suggest would have been a great candidate for membership in an organization with the core values like the ones PTK has. This young girl overcame incredible obstacles to create transformation for the betterment of humankind. This is the story of a girl who saw the need for change. She assessed the facts around why change was needed, and then she set about to achieve the necessary change, clearly illustrating the pillars of leadership, scholarship, service, and fellowship. And I chose this story because it's about someone who shares my passion for education and the power of knowledge and education to transform lives, and who believes, like I do, and like I hope all of you do as well, that education can be the most powerful weapon which we have to use to change the world. I bet you've heard about this incredible young woman that I'm describing, and perhaps you already know this story. Her name is Malala Yousafzai, and I don't think I pronounced her last name correctly, so my apologies, but Malala, I think I've got that right. She's a young Pakistani girl, or she was a young Pakistani girl. As a young girl, Malala defied the Taliban. She became an advocate for education because in her country, girls were not allowed to be educated. Malala recognized the need for change, for the good of humankind. Girls, as well as boys in her country, deserved the right to an education. And so even as a young girl, she took upon herself her passion for demanding that the right of girls in her country to receive an education. Because of her activism, and even though she was only at the time 15 years old, the Taliban issued a death threat against her. And on October the 9th, 2012, a gunman shot Malala when she was on her way home from school. She survived. And not only did Malala survive, but instead of being defeated, she became even more committed to her cause and her passion and her commitment of education for young girls. She wrote a book after she recovered called I Am Malala, and she continues to speak out even today about the injustice of the edict against girls being allowed to go to school. And in 2014, at the age of just 17, Malala became the youngest person ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize. In 2013, she was asked to come to the United Nations and to give a speech where she focused on education and women's rights, urging our world leaders to change their policies. I want to share with you just a little bit of what Malala said that day. The terrorists thought they would change our aims and stop our ambitions, but nothing changed in my life except this. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage were born. Malala went on to urge action against illiteracy, poverty, and terrorism by saying, the extremists were, and they are, afraid of books and pens. The power of education frightens them. Let us pick up our books and pens. They are our most powerful weapons. I certainly hope and pray that none of you will ever be faced with the kind of danger and the unbelievable obstacles that Malala faced. But just like in Malala's life, education is already playing a powerful role in your lives. You are all here tonight and being honored as new members of this remarkable honor society because you have achieved much educational success. And just like Malala, you have everything you need within you to achieve remarkable and transformational achievements. You also have the love and support of family and friends and or the love and support of our entire Forsyth Tech family, our staff and our faculty who I promise you are passionate about what we do and eager to help you find your passion and help you create transformation. Tonight, our exceptional students have accepted the invitation to join this esteemed honor society, and all of us are so grateful for each one of you, and we're so very proud of your hard work and your many outstanding accomplishments. I'm going to close by giving you 3 challenges. First, I challenge you to make the most of your time here at Forsyth Tech as you work with your fellow PTKers, I don't know if that's a word, as you become leaders and scholars and servants in fellowship with each other. Make the most of this time. I challenge you to search your head and your heart and to discover through that search the issue or the issues that are facing humankind that ignite your personal passion and purpose. And I challenge you to boldly and courageously use your time, your talents, and your treasures to lead through scholarship, as a servant, and in fellowship with others to make the world a better place. In summary, find your passion, your purpose, and live it with passion every day. Congratulations to our new PTK members. We are so very proud of you.
And thank you, Dr. Spriggs. It is always an honor to have our college president to participate in all of our induction ceremonies, and I really appreciate it. As we close, I just want to say thank you to a number of folks. One particular group, we participated in a college project, and we started off working around the food pantry. And we're thankful that the food pantry is up. We had to let that one go and let leadership take it on. But it is here, and it's available for all of our students and faculty to participate and access. And so that is great that not only we have it here on campus, on this campus, but we also have one in the Transportation Center, as well as the boxes around campus. But we were challenged with picking out something else to do. And so with that, I happened to come across an article that talked about the impact of mental health during COVID. And so from that, I reached out to our president on social media. You can find her there. And I said, hey, Dr. Spriggs, would this be a good project? And she said, absolutely, let me check on some things. And she gave us the green light to move forward, and I'm thankful for that. And we were able to partner with counseling services to provide a number of workshops that they continue into this year called Make It Happen Mondays, where we provided workshops around anxiety and depression for our students, and they continue to provide these services. And so if you are not aware that these services are available, we have counseling services not only on campus, but we have the student, what is it called? The student, SAB? Thank you. SAP, Student Assistance Program, like alphabets, please. Student Assistance Program that's available free for our students during this time. So please take full advantage of those opportunities. I also would like to recognize any other PTK members that are in the audience. We have a number of staff members who are PTK. If you all want to wave your hands and be recognized as well. All right, awesome. Once a member, always a member. You're a member for life. And so note that you have a network, not only here, but also around the world. I also want to thank everyone who has been in support of our members. Interestingly enough, we had a large number from the Criminal Justice Technologies program. So whoever the advisor is on the program, thank you. Because what I do, I send out, every time I get the list, I send out the list to our advisors. So thank you to every faculty and staff member and advisor for reaching out to your students to encourage them to participate and join in Phi Theta Kappa. I appreciate you seeing the value in this organization. And in particular, thank you to my colleagues and my director, Ms. Beverly Lewis, who's over in the corner and helped me out today, handing out bags. Thank you to my other colleagues, Dr. Jeremy Porter and Mr. Jomo Leggins. I appreciate you all's support and being able to do this. So, typically we will have a big meal, but your snacks are in your bag. But hopefully as we continue to move forward and we are able to rejoin ourselves, come back for the other celebrations of new members of PTK, and for any other celebrations we may have here on campus. We look forward to having you participate and engage. You heard that repeatedly, engage. If you want to serve in leadership or in office, you have plenty of opportunities. If you want scholarships, one thing that PTK offers is that there are a number of colleges, hundreds of colleges, that offer you a scholarship just because You are PTK, no other reason. And you should wear that badge proudly. And if I can get Lumila and Curtis to stand, and if you all want some of this PTK swag, you can get it. It is now open and available to you. So we will provide your honor cords for graduation, thanks to Bill Green and the foundation. The other things, if you want to serve in leadership, you'll get your stole, but you can also purchase your stole and medals. Okay, so that concludes our program today. Inductees and Good as Gold recognitions, please meet Devin in the hall to take a group picture. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Make sure you all have safe travels home.